Hello.
What up? How you
What's
doing?
up, bro? I'm good. How are you?
I could say I'm also doing good, not counting the flopping lately. I've been enjoying my series.
Mm-hmm. That's uh,
Have
that's
you?
something.
Everyone's been stealing
And
it. It's
for
kind of
one
interesting.
of
You stole
mm,
it. Secret Way stole it. Somebody else stole it. I
bro,
inspired. Nah,
I did not steal. Okay,
I'm just playing around.
I do believe like half of the people that watched the show made a podcast after that, including me. But like, don't tell the people. Don't expose me, bro.
No,
Fuck your friend.
no,
Put him
it's
on man.
it's fine. No, you don't have to worry about it. And
Uh,
there's no one gonna get DM'd again. Why am I getting DM'd in the middle of a call? Anyway, so I was initially gonna deny because you are from Cherry Team, and I have essentially long-term beef with the Cherry Team, but
Mhm.
you did approach me nicely, so I will.
Oh, thank you.
Hmm?
Thank you, bro.
I will condone
Shit.
just once. I'm probably gonna fold again if it's somebody I'm interested in. But me and Cherry Team have just have such a long, like, not a battle, but like, I've had people come into my streams harassing me from Cherry Team,
Oh
and
God.
because I said that their layout or level was ridiculously bad, or it's literally Cosmos inspired, and I said I don't like I've publicly said I don't like the level, and I don't like the way that it's getting an unleashed version. That's
Mm-hmm.
100% me because I don't like that it exists in the first
I
place.
I understand. I understand the beef a lot of people have with Cherry Team because there are some like terrible human beings there. But Cherry Team is not one person; it's a team of thousands of like 1,000 people, and that some of them are bad human beings. Some of them are like legitimately good creators with like that with a lot of passion for creating and just joined it to get on some collabs that they like. You
So,
know?
so you're like a part of just decorating levels, is from what I've gotten of seeing.
Yeah. So actually, there was like a story. There was this video from Vernon where he kind of insulted a level that came before him a few days ago. Um,
Uh,
and like publicly, I did say I did not like the video. Um, I think I think Cherry Team has done some pretty bad stuff, and a lot of people there are people you should not talk with. Like, but at the end of the day, it is a team, and a few bad people don't ruin their. I think shouldn't ruin the reputation of a lot of people that just legitimately just want to create. You know.
yeah, because it is just.
I get, I get it.
I mean, in a way, because of Vernum's high expectations, I feel like Charity will never be perfect, and there'll be like more rotten apples by the day.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty like objective that Cherry Team's reputation has been on the low for a bit. That's because of the act a lot of people did from the team. And the levels that are made were used to be called like good levels and used to be respected by the community, but now they just a lot of people just call them soulless slop.
Yeah,
So yeah, reputation hasn't been really great.
I will say something interesting. The way that you approached me has been by far the most interesting way I've ever been approached because I usually have to approach people or have somebody DM the person and then get in contact. And when I saw like your message, I was like, so you, because I remember seeing the Split 72 video with the charity, and I'm like, okay, that's interesting. I'm getting DM'd because I rarely get DMs nowadays, which quite a surprise. Not really.
Mm-hmm.
So when I saw the DM, I was like, this is gonna be something interesting. And I'm gonna be real. You're 14. Why are you trying to sound professional? You could have just been like, I'm doing a podcast. Want to be on it? Like
Um,
this whole professional
uh,
thing is just you're a bit too young. I'll say that you're a bit too young to be professional.
I very much appreciate it, but so recently I have been either if it's for the podcast or for the Split 72 video, which had like a lot of like famous people, you can call them. I have I have understood that being like overly toxic that I kind of used to be will never work because it just sucks. If you get a DM like, yo, get on my yo, I'm doing a podcast, get on it. I think you're like nah, I think you're cool. Get on it. We have like you will never join or want to join something that's hosted by someone that's like overly toxic and comes to you DMing you very aggressively. So I understood that I'm not like
You've
if
done.
if I don't try to improve my personality, I will never be able to succeed at like anything because being toxic is just a bad thing. So I worked on it for a very long time, and I think I've reached a point where I'm happy with how I approach people.
I mean that is nice. That's you at least have some positivity and interest. Because like there were some episodes where I sat down and I was like, you have that passion for it, but the voice doesn't really speak it out. It's just like you want to do it, but like how, why, whatever, you just can't really think of
Mhm.
it.
Yeah.
So while you were editing,
So
I'm kind of curious. Kind of curious how you came across like my stuff. Was it just like through recommendation, or like you were just looking for it? And who was it that you saw? Because I'm kind of interested.
okay, this is from my toxic era. Actually, it was like a few, not very long ago. Actually, so I'm friends with someone named Dino. I actually posted the collab with him a few days ago, and
Oh, dude,
I
I know Dino. I'm like a very close
yeah.
person to Dino
So
Seven.
I was yeah, I'm very close to him too. We DM a lot, and he's a super nice guy. So I was in my toxic era. I was like super aggressive and super like emotional about everything, and I remember commenting about a video you made, and I was like talking about how I'm friend like some stuff, and we have like made an argument in the comment section. I was overly aggressive about it. It was pretty dumb.
Wait,
Um,
wait, wait, wait. You were,
so after that, we
yo.
like kind of
Hold up,
like
hold up, hold
edited
up, hold up, hold
stuff.
up. Are you
Yeah.
are you talking about Last Dance?
What?
Are you talking about Last Dance?
Last dance.
That's the only
Mm,
video that has people beefing in the comment section. Every other video is just like one negative comment. The my most popular
no.
popular
So
video
I think
has by far the most beef. So
you posted a video about a level Dino made. I think it was like desert theme with like a TV,
oh,
and then we had like an argument. But at the end of the day, you were like really nice about it. So I ended up subscribing to you. So then I've been watching a lot of your videos recently, and then I've came across the podcast, right? So I'm like, all right, I'm doing a podcast, but I never actually got to like get interviewed by someone, like talk with someone for YouTube and stuff like that. So I'm like, if I can do something with you, someone that I have like a history with, and someone that I really like watching his videos, that would be so nice.
oh yeah.
So a few days ago, I'm like, how can I manage to like contact this guy? And then I think of DMs, but I don't want to be like too like annoying, so I give up on it for a while. So at the end of the day, I'm like, okay, I really want to do this. I saw one of your more recent videos, and I'm like, okay, I really want to do this. This seems so fun. So I end up DMing you, and then you accept it. So I'm like off the roof. So that's nice.
Oh, I have found a comment 8 months ago.
Yeah, that's a
Okay,
long time ago.
that's almost a
That was my
year ago.
toxic era.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like the video is just like a showcase. Like when he made,
Mhm.
I said that I would have made a showcase for him like weeks prior when it was still in like
Mhm.
preview one, preview two, preview three, and then he uploaded it finally. And with him
Yeah.
like with him recently getting, well, not so recent, like recent enough of him getting a daily, I have not reset my daily ever since then because I knew it was gonna be daily at some point because it
Mhm.
got rated, put into like GD Lite if I'm not mistaken, and then it became daily. And I don't think I've ever seen Dino as happy as he was.
Yeah, I was the one to actually report to him that it got daily. I had my level I had my level sent a few hours before the rates when it got rated and got daily. So I was looking actively at the Discord notifications for what levels get rated, right? At the end of the day, my level ended up not getting rated, but then I see a notification. Data destruction got daily. And then I DM'd Dino about it, and he's like, what? Um, so that was super fun to see. Seeing a reaction of someone to get something like so, I guess, like nice and like it's like super nice. It's like
Yeah.
seeing someone react to getting nominated on the GT Awards.
Yeah, I've been more happy helping people than making myself grow
Mhm.
because it's not a secret. I've basically for like last 2 months I've been the biggest flop of my career, and low key, I think making jokes about me falling off has actually made me just accept the fact that if for the next like 4 months this does not work out, I might as well just switch to like monthly uploads because I don't have a point of
Mhm.
putting way too much time into something that's gonna obviously fail at some point.
Yeah. So when I started my podcast not a long time ago, actually it was like a very short time ago, I knew that if this episode is going to flop, then I have no chance getting anything else. It was the Galofluff episode. So at the end of the day, I got like 200 views, which is not great, but also not bad. And I was like, how can I make thumbnails and titles better? So I ended up sticking with a certain style of thumbnail with like an image in the middle, and the name of the creator, and a level they made or like something they made in the background because it's only for creators. And at the end of the day, I think that the format will work. I haven't seen much results like because I haven't uploaded one video, but like I think the format will work. And I it was pretty surprising to see like the amount of views on those videos because you interviewed some pretty popular people. You interviewed Rabu, Secret Way, a lot of people that I think if you got their followings to watch the video because like they're interested about them answering questions,
Yeah.
I think it would like really be nice.
It
Um,
will get more views to if they would have put it on a community post. But then again, every single person's community post is upwards of 100 to 200 bucks. Not because I want them to post a free community post so they make me money, but I know that Vernosis posted the community post lucky in this, and
mhm,
that's pretty much it. Clocks was the only person that people were interested in because he's not uploaded for a year. I'm surprised the lake, when I talked to Fresh Lake Water, that the video flopped as badly as it did because
mhm.
there were multiple Reddit posts and Twitter posts asking if he died or not. Like, where is he? Where did he disappear to? And I didn't do the interview. Nothing. Like, it makes sense.
I
Wolf,
think, yeah, I think community posts would really help you out, especially with channels that have more subscribers and more like content. Especially like the Wabu interview because of the whole like situation with 83 creating clips. I think people are really inclined to get like answers for questions, especially from creators like him that
I
can have some
mean,
more controversial topics in there. But I think, of course, if they don't see the way to get answers, they won't look for it.
because
You know.
because the thing with Wabu is he doesn't really want to talk much about the GD community itself, and he's been open about it because it's not that he doesn't want to do GD, but it's too much effort, is what he said. And
Mhm.
I have like deeper conversations with him, which mentioning is kind of weird because I can't talk about it. But
Yeah.
the basic like explanation is he kind of did it at first for money. Now he's kind of just making videos. He doesn't want to really be
Yeah.
involved because there's an upcoming video that I'm still planning on. I did hit him up. I was like, can you send me like a file of this thing? And he said like, not this time because he doesn't really want to involve himself in the community. He wants to kind of fade away a bit. Why is there random people outside my fence just talking loudly? God damn. The
Bruh.
like every single person has like an interesting backstory to kind of why they are.
Mhm.
And the one with Ben is I was supposed to interview somebody else, but they denied. And Ben asked Vixius. And Vixius, being Vixius, he said next year. I said, that's crazy. We'll see. And he also said, like, if I get big enough. So my main motive now is kind of become big so I can sit down with him. But
Yeah.
I kind of just. I didn't really lose interest, but it's kind of like doing stuff that I more enjoy, not counting views, is if I become a flop, I'll have a good catalog. Or let's say if a video
Mhm.
blows up, people come to my channel. I have a lot of questionable videos, like
Mhm.
interestingly
Especially the
questionable.
like one of your most famous videos with the thumbnail that probably got too many gunners in. We'll not talk
Ah,
about that. But
oh no, we can talk about it. It's one of the best things that's ever happened to my channel because if it wasn't for that, I would not be in the position where I am now, where I can just DM a GD creator and have get a response from them.
yeah. Um. So yeah, just put anyway girls in in every thumbnail you'll make, and I swear it will work. Godspeed. So I wanted to touch on what you said about Wabu. Wabu is objectively not doing it for the money, and I know because not only have I been in multiple Wabu, like one Wabu videos, but I'm gonna be in future ones. I also work for Wabu on his test channel. I make levels for him. Um, so
Is that is that
I've
is that
I
is that
I've
public
got
information?
what? That's I think that's fine to say. I work for him.
I'm gonna
Like
get
he's
a
like
I'm gonna get a cease and desist from Wabu.
he's this and disease for Raul.
That's
Your Honor, this guy. Okay. First of all, so I was like talking with him, and I asked him if I can join his creator team because he put it up in jobs in one server that he's hosting. That's public information. So he was like, sure. I can give you $10 an hour for just making stuff on my channel. I know for a fact that he does not do it for the money, not only because he pays a very big amount to creators to just help him a bit with levels for his channel. I think he gains a similar amount of like money, but also when I saw the announcement that he's making a $10,000 video that's actually $15,000 of budget, I was blown away because someone being able to put so much money to a channel when he can do so much other stuff with that money, I'm I understand that he is doing this not for the money.
I
Because if he
mean,
would be, he'll just keep on doing like low budget, dumb videos. You know?
here's the thing. So I'll give you a little bit of insider information. Wabu, if you're watching this, please do not sue me. This is something that we've talked to, and you said this is public information. Is the moment that he makes the $10,000 creator contest, he's either gonna create a couple more videos or that's gonna be his last video on the Wabu channel. He wants to focus on other channels. He wants to leave Wabu
Mm-hmm.
as is, and he kind of talked about the 83 or 82 tips video where he said he did partial research, and he had gotten information that information had been false or outdated, which makes sense. I'm not defending any sides. It, at the end of the day, YouTube's YouTube, videos video. It doesn't really matter. You make a mistake, it's completely fine. It's not like you're gonna lose billions.
Mhm. Yeah. So yeah, I really appreciate Wabu and what he's doing, and I feel like when someone feels that he isn't into doing stuff for one thing, it can be a game, it can be a YouTube channel, he doesn't have enough passion, he doesn't enjoy it much. I think he should do like, okay, I'm quitting and stop and do stuff that he's passionate about.
I mean, yeah, I mean he does stuff that he's passionate about.
Mhm.
I mean, like
And let's talk about like interesting topics. Let's talk about me, the go. Yeah.
the
Yeah.
the goat.
The goat. Yeah, me, of course. I'm I'm actually the best person ever. And very humble, of course. Um, so of course this is not public information, but so I'm the best person ever, right? So super humble, not like I definitely am not. I definitely did not have a toxic era, never, and I definitely give away money to everything. Actually,
You have not done
I was
you you
like,
you have not donated a single dollar to me. What do
I
you?
am definitely, I am definitely the great person ever. I actually donated $100 to DKN to doing this just to fund his channel. You know DKN? Yeah, I definitely did that, right? Mhm. If you didn't catch me, I was sarcastic. So yeah.
Yeah, I
Anyway.
was gonna say like that if somebody catches on this being like true, that would be the most interesting thing of all time because a humble person
Mhm.
never says he's humble.
Yeah. Um, like saying I'm humble is contradicting yourself in the same sentence that was contradicted.
Because you gotta be honest, no. Everyone is a bad person at the end of the day, no matter what you do.
Yeah.
I mean, I was involved in the most useless drama of all time. And it all just started because okay, I don't know who's screaming outside there, but it sounds like they're having a nice argument, so I'll leave them at be. The most I've talked a lot about this controversy in the past, but there's a person that made a first attack on me because they thought that I was a quote unquote creep. Probably gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably gonna be like a huge foreshadowing for the future of my life. Because goddamn, there's no way that I just can't message somebody, have a good time, and I used to do this thing like like small therapy sessions. I did say that I'm not licensed. Is I will make you feel listened and opened up, but the only thing I can help is if it's not mental. If it's something small, like I'm a good listener. I love doing that. So someone
Mm-hmm.
mistook me as a real therapist, and I literally said multiple times with full receipts, I do not have any papers in therapy. And I mentioned that I listen, and if there's something I can help with, I will. If there's something I can't help, I can't, and I won't do it because I'm not gonna make it worse. So they go to Vernosis and they tell all this bad stuff, take out of context screenshots, which deletes a lot of
Mm-hmm.
context, and I was put in a call with Vernosis, two of his friends, and Quasar. Quasar, the motherfucker that was the first victor of Bloodbath. And
Oh my god.
it was at 2 a.m. And I made a follow-up video of talking in depth, and fucking Quasar said we did not force you to wake up, and he pointed a lot of things that I said wrong. I said, no, no, no. This is the full story. The story that I gave you was just the DMs. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't say I was forced. I said it's funny that I get a message at 2 a.m. and I was still awake. Because if I didn't respond, I would not be here. Logically, because I wouldn't have responded in time. And the video is gone because the whole information about the person everywhere is deleted. Which made me very suspicious on just the fact that everything about the person just disappeared. All the videos, all the information disappeared. And I still rarely mention this one. I mean, this is gonna be here like till my YouTube dies. But this has been by far the most interesting thing that's ever happened, because this is my first time ever experiencing something that a stalker does in a way, because they've also been a
Mm-hmm.
huge quote unquote fan of me. Which I don't. Which whenever someone says a huge fan of me, I low key don't believe it. Because if you can name me 10 of my videos without not naming Last Dance and Jesus Mod videos, you're good. Because watching popular videos does not count you as a fan, you are a viewer.
Yeah.
So, talking back to you, why did you join Cherry Team in the first place?
Okay, so it was like this. Ever since I was like I joined the community, I first of all I did not know about all the toxic people in the team. So I was not really exposed to that because I was pretty impressionable. Um, so my dream, or most of my time on this community, was to join a big team like Cherry Team. One day I was like, okay, so this is the random thing. I am bored as fuck. I want collabs to be a part of, and like just when I had that thought, I was calling at YouTube. No, not like on shorts, but I was like scrolling on YouTube, seeing what videos pop up, and then I saw a Cherry Team level, and I'm like, right. So there's this thing called Cherry Team. I know there's some toxic people in it, but it also makes some good levels. So let me applicate for it. Why not? Let's see what happens. Maximum, I don't get in, and maybe I do get in, and then I'll join a level. But mostly I was doing this just because it was funny. I was like in VC. I'm like, why don't I just apply to charity? I never in a million like I did not think I will get in because legitimately I did not think I fit the standards for a team. So I just sent some of my videos of my works to a charity team staff member. So then I was like talking with my friends. I was about to wrap up the VC, and then he sent me a server. He said like, I like it. Send me a server. I was like, yeah, is that a charity team application server? I'm sorry if it is that I didn't know that you can't applicate in DMs. And then it was like, no, that's a charity team server. I'm gonna make you a member. So I was like off the roof. Again, I did not know how toxic the community of charity team can be, but I was like super happy because that means there is a lot of good collabs to pick from when I'm bored. So that was not a long time ago, actually. Recently, I've also gotten into purgatory, but at the end of the day, the reason I'm in charity is because I legitimately have a passion for creating, and having an opportunity to create with some good creators. Some like even if you are a hater of charity, you don't have to agree that some of that their levels are like objectively not the worst thing ever. So I have the opportunity to join collabs that are not just like dumb collabs that some random guy invites me to. I have an opportunity to actually shine in the community and get a part in some famous levels that might end up being community favorites. So far, I've only joined one charity team collab. It's not. It's spammer. It's the people that are in the server have been overwhelmingly nice with. I was like selling my stuff, and especially Ivaska, I hope I pronounced that right, was giving me so much feedback and was super nice. And the hosts as well were super nice. I'm super grateful to be part of the team, and I know that there are toxic parts of it, and I try to get away from them as like in the best way that I can. I know I can't fully ignore them because at the end of the day, they are in the team that I am in, but I really, really hope to be a part of the good side of Cherry Team and not the toxic and disgusting, you can say, part of it, you know?
Yeah, hopefully it happens.
That was a long ass speech.
But I'll be 100% real. I think this is the first time I've ever run out of like things to talk about with a guest. Because the only thing that I can really say is if I can't get into contact with Split 72, and I highly doubt anyone is gonna give me the contact because Split's not gonna respond back. But it will be interesting if anyone has contact to Split, so I can do like an interview type
I
stuff.
have I have contact with Split, but I have not DM'd him for a while, DM'd her for a while. So I've
Her?
right after I saw the Twitter post,
Hold up. Her?
her, yeah.
Oh my gosh, everyone's confusing. It's him, her, that. Dude, everyone's just confusing
Okay,
Split. God
she's
damn.
any old, but I understood sadly too late after I already got some of the voice lines going for the video I made for charity of hers that she prefers she her pronouns. So we made some of the video to be like that. But yeah, she so back when I first saw the Twitter post, no, actually I think I saw one of the people in like a host of a server that I am in, and also a very nice person that I'm friends with. Actually, like made an advertisement on his server saying go donate it. So me and another friend of mine called Cyberwave are in that server. So I made an announcement on my own server, like go donate. And then he saw that, and he's like, okay, you can do it in your server that can reach like 100 people maybe, and maybe one of them will donate, maybe two, but we can't reach true results if we don't get this out. So we decided to make a YouTube video, right? Right when I did that, I immediately contacted Split on DMs, and I was like, hi, I wanted to support your GoFundMe. Is it fine with you that we make a video supporting it and I upload it to my YouTube channel? She said, yes, I'm very grateful for that. And then we kept on contacting until the video was like done. I think the last message I sent to her was right after um, the GoFundMe closed. And I'm like, hey, not like right after, a week or two after the GoFundMe closed, and I'm like, hey, how are you doing? Has the funds you did get from the GoFundMe help you out? And she was like, it definitely helped me, but like she already said in Twitter post a few days ago, um, it helped her, of course, because it's almost the original goal she had, $6,000. Her original goal was 7,000, but she's still not like completely in a good financial situation. So I wish her the best, and we haven't DM since. But I do think it is a very very nice thing to be part of such a like important cause. You know what I mean? Uh, First time that a video that I was like waking up and I saw the video had blown up and that the GoFundMe has had a lot of donations overnight. I was like, I was so happy. And not because the video is blown up, because a fellow creator has a lot of problems, right? And I did my first meaningful thing in the community, and I helped a fellow community member, which I have looked up to for a long while. And the opportunity to help her is what got me, I think, the most excited I have ever been.
That's nice. That is nice. I mean, I
I'm
don't.
not trying to make you out to be like this nice person that only cares about that. Of course, I was happy the video was blowing up for my own good as well, but
I mean, I don't know. Like,
yeah, it was so nice to see.
I'm a be real. Like the when I uploaded my last dance video, it got like 30,000 views in the first day, and the next day it hit 100K. And I was
Mhm.
surprised by the fact that it went that big because it was the first video I uploaded this year of 2025. It was uploaded just before I went to sleep at 3 a.m., which was 3 something a.m., and the video was just this level went unnoticed for years. And I know most of it is dependent on the thumbnail,
Mhm.
but because of how big of a reach is, and a lot of people low key being really pissed that it's a popular video, that is the reason that I'm known for, and they're happy that I have a follow of. This
Mhm.
I feel like doing this, I've never felt so good and so interested in doing these interviews because every single person I've interviewed, and I'll be honest, even Matt Mart, I expected him to ghost my ass. He accepted,
I have
he
so
talked,
much to talk about that stuff, that type of stuff.
and he did talk about like how his ego does overtake him, but the fact that even though he did say he was going to pull this on his second channel, and with him having like a lot of problems lately, I just went and balled and uploaded to my channel. And
Mm-hmm.
I agree with, deserved downfall 100%. I've had the most inactive upload schedule of all time, but
Yes.
every single person that I've interviewed has given a 10 out of 10 positive talk. They have not had a single bad thing to say about it.
Um, I think calling your stuff like a fall off, what happened to you, a fall off, is a bit excessive. You know why? Because like the way you've been uploading videos, that even when they didn't get a lot of views, the people that watched it, including me, have enjoyed a lot of it. So I think just you making like getting people to enjoy your stuff and maybe putting a smile on someone's face is just more worth it than like those amounts of views. And
To
so another thing I wanted to touch on.
I will be open 100%. Is when the videos were
Mhm.
getting 500 to 2K views, I was making quite a bit of money off of it, and that's because the only reason my upload schedule has been so horrid is because I've had to, like, not I'm not gonna make it sound like sad and hypocritical stuff. I've had to take like a lot of time to do outside to generate cash because work isn't generating enough, and YouTube had been generating just small enough bits where it helped quite a bit. So with the views falling off and me not being able to stream because I stream to like two people, and low key feels kind of sad because I've been streaming level requests like less and less now because I used to stream them every single day, and
Mhm.
I used to enjoy making level requests because I had a way to interact with new people, give them criticism, because I still am till this day very good with giving criticism, what to improve
Yeah.
on, and I've helped a lot of people get both rated levels, fix levels, decorate levels, and fix the gameplay, and they've all been grateful. But as all good stories start, I've been ghosted after helping them become bigger,
Yeah.
which
I I have been I have a lot of stuff to talk about legitimately. So first thing I wanted to talk about is level requests. I also did a lot of level requests back
they
when I started my
did.
channel. I ended up get a lot of like subscribers. I turned to like I turned my normal level request to what I called brutally honest level request, where I gave brutally honest feedback about it. I tried to be nice. I tried to give like genuine feedback, but at some point, I just felt like the people that are joining and sending the levels will never turn into viewers that actually like my stuff, and they only join to get their level out there. And what's the point of subscribers and likes and people in your stream if those people you will never see them again? You know, they will never watch your stuff again. They're just people that watch it one time, and I don't know.
I don't know
And also, you were talking about you think like people you thought like people would ghost you, right?
Oh no,
So
they have ghosted me. It's not like a of I think ghosted. They have ghosted me. There is like no
yeah,
any different word for it. I've been ghosted and I've been ignored, and that's
yeah,
something I always find funny. And I will mention this another time. Bigger
mhm,
creators respond to me more frequently than smaller ones, which should be the other way
yeah,
around. The bigger creators should
yeah,
respond less actively than the small ones. What do you mean a guy
yeah.
with 600k subs is responding to me in a day, and a guy with 2k subs takes 2 weeks to respond to me?
That's like wild. That's like the wild one. So back when I was making a Split 72 video, I was trying to get decently famous people to talk in that video, to make voice lines for that video, because I knew if I get enough people with an audience, that audience can go to that video, understand the situation, and then go donate. So I sent a message to pretty much anyone, everyone in the community that I thought can have their audience come to that video and come to the GoFundMe. And when people were like, "Sorry, I can't do it," I was so surprised to see that people actually respond to me, that they reach out and say, "Sorry, I can't do it." Even with my podcast now, that objectively is a much worse cause, it has nothing to do with anything other than entertaining. People like Blee, yes, Karim Blee, have reached out to me after I asked them, saying they don't want to do it. And people like Galofaf, IMAX, 16 Lord, so many people that I adore their levels, and I am sure that I do not need to take this time to like answer DMs, have been responding, and not only responding, they have been finding the time to do a 30-minute like a 30 to 50-minute interview with me, a person which objectively is much lower at the social hierarchy of geometry dash than them. So I'm like, what? Why would people be so nice to me? And I understood that it's because people that have a following are the people that legitimately have an attitude and a personality that lets them get that following, because most of the people that I've been DMing, that I've been asking to go on the podcast or in the split video, were legitimately some of the nicest people I have met in the community, and they are the ones that blew up, that have the levels like seen by thousands, hundreds of thousands even people. And like the most baffling interaction I've ever had is actually with Galofov. He was in my Split 72 video, he was in the first episode in my podcast, and he has no reason to respond to anything I send him. He has so many rated levels, he has legendary levels, he has a great community, he has everything to go for him, and he has no reason to respond to any of my messages. But when I sent him something to the split video, he responded, "Yes, sure, I'll do it," and made up a lie and sent it to me, and did like tens of variations, just like not tens, but a lot of variations for me to to be able to edit it. When I sent him some of my levels and parts for feedback, he was so nice. He gave me feedback. He commented on my videos. I mean, he was like the driving force of a lot of my of some of my levels and parts. The reason that they were finished is him and his feedback. And when I was talking to him about the podcast, he, without any context, without any episodes to like get like to get a good idea of what the podcast is from, he said yes with no hesitation. He responded in minutes, and that's the and having Galafov, such a great person and such a great creator that is quote unquote famous in the community, has helped me create, helped me do videos, and helped me get more people. Because when you see something with a popular creator that you know that you like, you are objectively have a lot more reason to
No.
like join the thing, because
So
you
that's
understand it's professional.
so that's why Voxycat denied my interview because you did it with him.
Oh yeah, I
Oh
actually have watched that
God,
on my
God,
videos. Yeah,
that's why I've been rejected by Voxy. God, the fucking
bro,
damn.
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry.
I'm not gonna be friends with you anymore.
No, no, you're not uploading the.
no,
Oh my god,
no,
Gameman1 exposed.
no, but like if Voxycat responds this week with the promise thing that he said he's gonna do well on after he comes back from vacation, Loki, I still might not forgive. But anyways,
Um,
I don't think I have anything to really talk about anymore. I've genuinely run out of things to talk about because I don't want to talk about Cherry
yeah.
Team. Obvious reasons. I don't have. really anything. I mean,
Yeah. I think I think the last thing we can obviously like talk about is like I guess like just creating,
oh, I
creating videos, creating content, like us.
oh,
I
creating content. Oh yeah, I mean, I create slop
we
content.
talked about that like earlier, right? So there's a lot of like stuff that comes into when you get a viral video, quote unquote. You get a video that gets viewed. And when you quote unquote fall off, it's hard because you get some videos in a row that don't do well. So you're like, okay, I'll never do well. I have there's a problem probably, and maybe I'm shadow banned. Maybe there's just no reason for me to keep going, and then you quit. That's sadly the way a lot of people go. And quote unquote shadow. No, guys, I keep saying quote unquote. Oh my god,
Quote
getting
unquote.
shadow banned. Quote unquote getting shadow banned is a thing that a lot of people think happens more than actually is. The reason that you're not getting views mostly is that people don't people don't interact with your video as much. They don't like it as much. They don't comment on it as much. And the YouTube algorithm does not like that. So it recommends it to less less people. So I don't know, So
You know,
it's a hard time to
I'm glad to call myself a fall off for now because I will say this again and again and again in the future. Is if my views ever get back up, damn, people will always
Mhm.
find a reason to hate on me. So why?
Especially,
Gotta enjoy
like
every single bit that I'm a small creator.
doesn't matter what you do. Doesn't matter how good stuff you make, how much you help. People will find a way to hate you, either because they genuinely don't like you for some reason, or they're just rage baiting. And the reason I know that, I didn't know that for a while, right? So I thought it's my fault that people are coming and hating on me. My levels aren't good enough. My content isn't well made enough. But then I made a Split 72 video. I keep referencing it, but I have so much to say about it. I made that video and I was like, sure, how can people hate on such stuff? It's a video that I think is well edited. I think it's like objectively for a good cause. But I have gotten I think 100 hate comments on that video from the good amount of comments that I did get. And all of them were and well, like when I saw them, I was like, in the time that the video blew up, and even right now, I make it my priority to see it, comment or heart every single comment I get because I want to know what people think about me, and I want to people to understand that I respect my community. So I respond to their messages, and I don't just ghost them. So I was looking at every single comment there, which was a very hard time because there are like 700 comments there. And I saw so many comments which were either rage bait, obvious rage bait, that some of them I actually fell for because they were less obvious, or just people that legitimately hate the
Wait,
video. And I was like, how?
how many?
You know?
You know what's funny is the fact that I still to this day respond to every single comment. People are like, "Bro, this video is like 7 months old. How do you respond to it?" I'm just like, I mean, I don't get the comments, so if you comment, I'll respond to it. But yeah,
Yeah.
I will I have to go because the
Oh,
screaming is
that's all good.
intensifying outside, so I have to check out what it is. But yeah, I had a good
Yeah, good
time.
luck
Hope you
with
had a
that.
good time.
It was,
I'll be
it
on
was
100% real
funny.
if I ever release this video, which hopefully is gonna be like some point this week, next week, I don't know. If I do,
Yeah.
if there's anyone from the charity team that wants to be interviewed, if you're not if you're not someone that I'm interested in, like for now, not a huge fan of charity team and never will
Yeah.
be, and I will be 100% real.
I, I even
He's the only
if
he's not an exception because he's young. That's the funniest exception I'll get because they're like, oh, he's a child. That's why you accepted him. Well, he came into my DMs, politely told me to fuck off and to interview him, and exactly that's exactly what I did.
So yeah, I'm not. I will never be a fan of Cherry Team because of the very obvious half of the creators that are very toxic. But I will continue to be friends with the part that isn't, and to make decoration for the part that isn't.
You should
Very
you.
great.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest. Shh. Never talk about bad about Cherry Team while you're in Cherry Team. Vietnam's gonna get on your ass, 100%.
No,
He
actually,
he always
no.
does this.
I've been talking back. I have been talking. I think I talked about this earlier. I talked pretty bad about Charity publicly like a day ago, and I got a message from Verna. In the message where I was talking bad about something Vernon did, I said I'm probably gonna get kicked out of Charity for saying this, but I don't. I think that's a very immature act. The first message Vernon sent me is, I think your take matters. I am in no way. I'm no way wanna in no way in hell I'm gonna kick you. I just wanna hear your opinion. He was
Oh,
a good sport about it. And of
yeah,
course
okay,
there are
okay,
some
now, buddy. Nah, I'll be honest with you. That's like the most Vernon move of all time.
Mhm.
Like, he can if he gets into my DMs, I'll be surprised because I'll be 100% real. His high standards are pissing me off. That's all I'm gonna say. And Vernon, if you ever get in my DMs, please don't, because I don't want to respond to Vernon. And
Yeah.
if any of his goons attack, which I highly doubt, because this is 51 minutes into the podcast, you're not gonna be interested in
Yeah.
watching this.
Yeah.
We both had a good. I mean, I had a
51
good
minutes
time.
is
I don't know about you,
wild.
but I actually have to go. And
Yeah, okay, good luck with that. I'm super grateful for you doing this. This was a super fun time. Um, if there's any touchy subject or something that you don't want in a video, it's fine if you cut it out. I don't really care.
oh, who
Thank you
says
so much for doing this video with me.
who
It's been
says
a blast.
who says I'll
I
cut it
appreciate you.
out? You know, I gotta keep all your professions there. I gotta keep all my words there.
I
I
am super
I
proud. Yeah. Everyone subscribe to TK. Go comment to boost attention. Go comment to boost algorithm. I'll do a community post about this. Of course, I'll share this out in my server, like everything I do. I'll probably ping. I'll probably show it to a few people. I hope
I'll be
this
100%.
video
I'll be
goes
100%. You should not do all of this because I will 100% tell you is if you ever release a big video, the only thing I will ever do is a community post because I usually try to share more videos, but as of late, I don't do it because my DMs have been spammed with a lot of people being like, "Can you showcase this? Can you do this?" And it's like junk or actual like dog piss of a level, which is I don't
Mhm.
recommend doing all this effort to show my video because
Mhm.
I don't guarantee that I'll ever do anything as big as that back to somebody.
Yeah.
Because
If you ever have like a good level that you want to showcase, just join Blueski's server and ask him to do it as legit a channel for that, and he showcases a lot of stuff from there.
dude, I know Blueski. I kind of want to get into DMs with him, but anyways, yeah, I keep dragging this. Well, I gotta say just bye.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, good luck to people out from your apartment. Don't die. I want this video to be released. So that's like after that you can do whatever you want, you know.
Okay, so if I die, I'm not gonna make the video release the video this week.
Yeah.
Anyways,
If you die, just
have a good time.
so send me the video so in case you die, just I can
Yeah,
upload it, you know.
yeah. Have a good time, man.
Yeah. Anyways, have a good one. Thanks so much for doing this with me. I appreciate you.
Bye
Godspeed.
bye.